Too many attorneys out there practice what some folks like to call door law. What that means is they take whatever case walks through the door, no matter what it is. And maybe at first glance, this might seem like a great way to keep busy, but it so often leads to burnout, scattered expertise, and a true lack of fulfillment. Specializing allows you to deliver exceptional service, attract loyal clients, and create a more fulfilling and a more successful legal career. If you've ever been feeling stuck or overwhelmed, trying to be everything to everyone, maybe now is the time for you to consider narrowing your focus.
Welcome to the Free Lawyer Podcast. I'm your host, Gary Miles. The Free Lawyer Podcast is designed for the lawyer, entrepreneur, or professional who is in some way unfulfilled, stressed, or stuck and is looking for something better. We will discuss various blocks that limit us from achieving the personal freedom that we all desire but have not yet fully experienced. And we will give actionable steps to free yourself from them. Are you looking to achieve a new level of success? If so, this podcast is for you.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining me here today. I'm Gary Miles. I'm the host of The Free Lawyer. As many of you know, I've been practicing law for 45 years, and it's my passion today to bring you as much support, information, and guidance as I can to help you to be the most successful and fulfilled lawyer that you can. And to that end, I started this podcast a couple years ago. I am filled with a passion to help and support you. For those of you who are first-time listeners, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. For those of you who are returning, I appreciate you as well. If you're open to it, I'd love you to leave me a rating and review. It would say a lot to me about how you feel about the podcast and also help it to be more visible to others. So today we're diving into a topic that can really, truly transform the trajectory of your legal practice, and that's the power of specialization. And I know what you might be thinking. Gary, isn't it better to cast a wide net, to try to get cases in different areas? And I get it. And specializing in one area can feel a bit limiting at first glance. But here's the truth. Building a niche legal practice can be the key to not just surviving, but to thriving in today's very competitive legal landscape. And that's my goal, is to help you not just survive, but to thrive. So let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about focusing on a specific area of law? And maybe you've been hesitant. Maybe you're afraid it'll restrict the scope of your business or reduce your number of clients or your client base. But what if I told you that specializing will actually enhance your practice and help you to attract more clients? Yes, that's right. Today, we're going to explore how narrowing your focus can elevate your credibility, deepen your expertise, and bring greater fulfillment to your legal career. So let's get started. So let's begin with this important question. Why specialize? What are the benefits of having a niche legal practice? Too many attorneys out there practice what some folks like to call door law. What that means is they take whatever case walks through the door, no matter what it is. And maybe at first glance, this might seem like a great way to keep busy, but it so often leads to burnout, scattered expertise, and a true lack of fulfillment. So why should you consider honing in on a specific area of law? Well, I have a few compelling reasons for you. The first is enhanced expertise and credibility. When you specialize in a specific area of law, you're not just dabbling, you've become an expert. Clients, especially in today's world, are looking for attorneys who really know their stuff. If you have a medical problem with your heart, you want to see not only a cardiologist, but the cardiologist who specializes in that particular problem. And our clients are the same. They want someone who understands their unique issues inside and out. And by focusing on a niche, you build a reputation as the go-to attorney for that particular issue. And over time, your credibility grows and clients seek you out because they value your deep understanding of their specific legal needs. Next up is increased marketability. The legal market is crowded, no question about it, and so competitive. So, how can you ever stand out? The answer is you specialize. Think about it from a client's perspective. If they need help with a highly specific issue, they'll choose the attorney who is known for handling those cases. Specializing sets you apart from generalists, from those who practice door law. And this tailored marketing will lead to higher conversion rates and more referrals from other clients and lawyers. And when you're the lawyer known for that niche, you don't compete with every general practitioner out there. You carve out a unique space that only you fill and in which you're the true leader. And one of the often overlooked benefits of specialization is how it improves your relationships with your clients. Specializing allows you to understand your clients' needs on a much deeper level. You can provide them with tailored solutions that a generalist might miss. Your clients will appreciate how you get them, and that trust will lead to greater client satisfaction and loyalty. And guess what? Efficiency and effectiveness go up as well. And who doesn't want to be more effective, more efficient? When you're familiar with the common issues, procedures, and strategies in your niche, you handle cases more quickly, more effectively. You're not reinventing the wheel with every case that comes across your desk. And that efficiency benefits both you can get your work done better, and your clients because you save them time and money. And as a result, your practice becomes more profitable. Plus, specialization opens the door for increased referral opportunities. When you are seen as the expert in your field, other attorneys, especially generalists or attorneys who might niche in a different practice area, are much more likely to refer clients to you for cases outside their expertise. And I've seen this in action countless times. Colleagues in our community love referring cases to someone they trust in a specific field. They want to make sure their clients are taken care of in the areas they don't handle. And those referrals will be a huge source of new business. It helps you to build your network, and that can lead to even greater opportunities down the road. But let's not forget maybe the most important benefit of all, and that's greater fulfillment. Do you feel truly fulfilled in your practice? When you select a niche, part of that process is choosing an area of law that excites you, that aligns with your values and your passion. What area of law motivates you to get up every morning and do the work? When your practice revolves around something you're passionate about, your job isn't just a paycheck, it becomes a source of satisfaction. And trust me, I've been doing this for 45 years. That sense of fulfillment is a powerful driver of our success. It keeps us motivated, engaged, enthusiastic. So, what are some of the challenges in specialization? Let's talk about some of the hurdles that might come up. And what holds attorneys back from specializing? The biggest concern I hear from lawyers always is the fear of limiting their practice. They think if I narrow my focus, I'll be turning away potential clients. But here's the thing: specializing doesn't mean you have to turn away all other cases. It simply means you're positioning yourself as an expert in one area. You can still take on other cases when needed, but once you specialize, you'll find that your practice in that specific area will grow. And before long, you won't even miss those general cases. And another challenge is the need of staying very current with legal developments in your niche. But I won't sugarcoat it. Being a specialist means being committed to continuous learning. You have to stay on top of changes in laws and regulations and cases and trends in your area. But there's so many resources to help you. You can subscribe to publications in that area, join a bar committee that concentrates in that area, participate in continuing education programs. You'll make it a part of your routine. It'll feel less like a chore and more like staying sharp for your clients. I used to have a niche doing transportation law. I would represent trucking companies and truck drivers that were involved in serious motor vehicle accidents. I learned everything about trucking and trucking law, and I enjoyed it. I went to conferences, I received publications, and over time, I knew that like the back of my hand. And for others, it was something they knew very little about. So the joy of really learning one area in such detail can be so satisfying and fulfilling and really comforting. So, how do you actually go about building a niche practice? I'm going to lay out a few steps that will help you transition smoothly from a more general practice to a focused, specialized one. First, reflect on what truly excites you. What are your passions? What are your strengths? What areas of law do you enjoy working on the most? Where do you excel? Maybe you're drawn to family law, or perhaps intellectual property sparks your interest. The key here is to align your niche with your passions so you stay motivated and you stay energized. When you love what you do, your enthusiasm will be contagious with your staff, with your colleagues, but particularly your clients. And when you love it, that's what will draw your clients to you. Once you've identified your interests, the next step is to research whether there is a demand for that type of work. Look for emerging trends, underserved client needs, or gaps in the market where you can provide value. Maybe there's a growing demand for privacy law, or you see a gap in employment law for small businesses. Your market research ensures you that your niche is not just about fulfilling, but also being financially rewarding. Third, now it's time to dive deep. Acquire that knowledge you need to be an expert in your area. Invest in your professional development. Take specialized courses, attend workshops, and pursue certifications or other verifications of your expertise. When you continuously update your skills, you'll not only stay at the forefront of your field, but you will build your reputation as an expert. Fourth, build a strong online presence. Creating a professional website that highlights your niche practice is crucial. Optimize it with content that speaks to your expertise and make sure your social media profiles reflect your focus. When potential clients Google you, they should immediately see that you are the go-to person in that area of law. 5, network and collaborate. Join professional associations related to your niche. Attend their networking events. Build relationships with other attorneys and experts in your field. Those connections will not only help you stay informed, but also lead to referrals. And I joined a network of other transportation lawyers. We had one in each of many states. We shared information, shared hints, shared tips, and we referred cases back and forth to each other. It was a real benefit to me. 6, and finally, market your niche practice. Develop a targeted marketing strategy that speaks directly to your ideal clients. Utilize content marketing, SEO, and maybe even paid advertising to promote your specialized services. Offering free services like webinars or blog posts can help establish your authority and attract new clients. Specializing in a niche area of law really can completely transform your practice. From enhanced expertise and credibility to stronger client relationships and increased efficiency, the benefits are endless. But there are challenges, although they are all manageable with the right approach. Specializing allows you to deliver exceptional service, attract loyal clients, and create a more fulfilling and a more successful legal career. If you've ever been feeling stuck or overwhelmed, trying to be everything to everyone, maybe now is the time for you to consider narrowing your focus. There's so much power in specialization. I hope today's episode has inspired you to explore what that could look like for you and your practice. And if you would like any help evaluating how to grow your practice or how to dive deeper into a specific niche, feel free to reach out to me. You can go to my website, garymiles.net, and click on the link there to schedule a call, or you can reach out to me directly by email, gary@garymiles.net, and I'll be glad to help you. I'm passionate about helping you be the most successful lawyer you can be, to turn that stress into success and that frustration into fulfillment. And one of the ways to think about doing that is by concentrating a specific niche. I've talked to many, many lawyers. I've seen how this approach really works, even though it may be a little scary when you get started. I want to thank each of you for joining me here today. And as always, please be well, be safe, and be free.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Free Lawyer Podcast. Wherever you are listening, if you enjoyed what I shared, please leave me a rating and review. I would appreciate hearing more about what you like best and what topics you might like me to cover in future episodes. If you are interested in experiencing a more fulfilling and a more successful life, please contact me at www.garymiles.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me so I can learn more about you, your challenges, and your dreams. I appreciate each and every one of you, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks to all of you for your support.